Hello guys, welcome back to the game Genshin Impact ហើយក៏ស្វាគមន៍មកកាន់ channel តង់សាន GD អ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាហើយឥឡូវយើងត្រឡប់មកជាមួយនឹង Genshin Impact ម្ដងទៀតហើយនៅវគ្គនេះគឺខ្ញុំបានលេងនៅ mission ថ្មីទេប្រហែលជាត្រូវលេង mission ចាស់ទៅហើយព្រោះអី mission ថ្មីអត់ទាន់ចាប់មកអូខេទៅចាប់ផ្ដើមមួយវីដេអូរបស់យើងតែម្ដងទៅ Let's go អូខេដល់អ្នកបានឃើញអញ្ចឹងគឺមើលទៅនេះគឺថានេះជាថ្ងៃទីប៉ុន្មានអ្នកនរឲ្យដឹងហើយប្រហែលជាខ្ញុំថតយប់ហើយបើខ្ញុំផុសព្រឹកគេនេះគឺជា mission របស់យើងត្រូវធ្វើតែវានៅសល់រយៈពេលរហូតដល់4ម៉ោងទៀតចាំខាងថ្ងៃ3 4ថ្ងៃទៀតចាំខ្ញុំធ្វើវីដេអូ Genshin Impact បញ្ចប់ជាមួយនឹង mission ហ្នឹងតែម្ដងឥឡូវជាអ្វីដែលយើងត្រូវធ្វើនៅពេលគឺជា mission ដែលសំខាន់របស់យើងគឺជា mission Akasha Police the Kalpa race ហើយនេះស្អីគេនេះខ្ញុំទៅជាវិញមិនបានធ្វើ mission ហ្នឹងឥឡូវយើងធ្វើ mission នេះតែម្ដងទៅអ្នកនរនេះគឺជា mission ធំរបស់យើង Let's go ជាមួយនឹង mission របស់យើងទាំងអស់គ្នាយ៉ាអ្នកនរនេះមើលទៅអ៊ីនធឺណិតខ្ញុំគឺនៅតែមិនទាន់ស្រួលនៅឡើយទេតែខ្ញុំសង្ឃឹមថាអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាអធិស្ឋានជាមួយនឹងកុំព្យូទ័រដែល RAM មិនសូវល្អដែលវារៀងខ្សោយបន្តិចហើយយ៉ាធ្វើមិនបើខ្ញុំមានតែប៉ុណ្ណឹងហើយ Wi-Fi នេះក៏មិនដឹងជា Wi-Fi ស្អីគេដែរគឺថាមហាសែនយឺតឥឡូវមើលយើងទៅលោតទៅក្រោមទៀតឆ្ងាយម្ដងឥឡូវយើងមើលទៅរត់ទៅអីយ៉ាប៊ីងាប់មកកន្លែងឆាកនេះអូខេឥឡូវយើងចូលមកកន្លែងឆាកនេះតែម្ដងទៅវាមកជុំគ្នាអស់ហើយតែនេះគឺកញ្ញានេះក៏រំគេនេះដែរយូម៉ាដាហ្វាហ្គេដូចខ្ញុំឃើញមិញអញ្ចឹងគឺអីមិនមិនប្រហែលចំកាត់ទេដឹងចូលនេះចូលទៅនេះក៏កាំងយូរដែរ Good evening
Well look who finally decided to show up
Yep it's me
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work I'm very happy to see you here
We're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really? Well, even better.
Come join us over here. Let's share some great food and drinks and chat about all sorts of fun things.
Everything looks quite good.
Very
Wow!
great huh?
Paimon can't wait! Traveler, just look at all the delicious food here.
Nope I see it តែសំខាន់វាមិនមែនរបស់អីច្រើនហ្នឹងអត់ដូចលឺតុកនោះហ្មងច្រើនជាងនេះទៀតតែមកហូបច្រើនក៏មិនដែរមនុស្សណាគេញ៉ាំអត់ទេ Everybody eat and wonderful move
Wow! It's so delicious! Oh, this grilled meat tastes amazing!
និយាយថាខ្ញុំភ្លេចប្រាប់ឲ្យមួយទៀតគឺថ្ងៃនេះគឺដាច់ភ្លើងហើយវីដេអូចេញយឺតហើយក៏ណាមួយគឺវីដេអូថ្ងៃនេះប្រហែលជាមិនបានចេញពីវីដេអូទេព្រោះអីរសារដាច់ភ្លើងថ្ងៃនេះមិនដឹងថ្ងៃយ៉ាងไรទេគឺថាដាច់ភ្លើងរហូតហើយដាច់ឡើងយូរទើបម៉ោង10មក10ជាងទើបមកនេះភ្លើង
You've always been amazing dear
My lady sure has a way with words. Thanks. I'm glad to hear it.
And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great plan.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it,
It's
unbelievable.
Boy ប៉ែតែម្ដងចុះហើយវាចាំ
We owe it
ក្រុ
to
ម
our
ប៉ោយប៉ែត
abilities and luck.
ដាច់ភ្លើងណាក៏ដាច់
Really? Why do I remember everybody thinking that luck was against us and feeling like we hardly had a chance of succeeding?
That's how I remember it too.
ដោយសារតែខ្ញុំអត់បាននៅពេលដែលខ្ញុំមាន energy ខ្លាំងខ្ញុំអត់បាន record ចឹងខ្ញុំមានអារម្មណ៍ថាពេលដែលខ្ញុំទើបងើបពីដេកចឹងនេះងើបពីនេះសាមភ្លើងមកវិញទៅវាអីរៀងអត់ទៅមានអារម្មណ៍ល្អនេះអានេះគឺវាអត់មានអារម្មណ៍សូវនិយាយតែខ្ញុំមើលពេលដែលខ្ញុំលេង home ឯនឹង game GTA 5ខ្ញុំនិយាយច្រើនវិញហើយខ្ញុំមិនតាមកម្លាំងមើលណាមួយភ្នែកខ្ញុំឡើងខ្មៅហើយ
Everyone played their part.
តែពេលវេលាគ្មានពេលវេលាគ្រប់គ្រាន់ក្នុងការធ្វើអ្វីទាំងអស់ពីគួយធុញថយមែនទេមែនអត់
Would you say we're good actors too?
That one more The lead under oh.
It's such a blessing that Lesser Lord Kusanali
Vậy
was
men
able
nhầm
to
em pe
return
này
to
đã
power
buôn
at
mau
the
chiên như vậy
Academia.
men.
Yes, even after being abandoned and neglected so many times, she's finally
Ấy buôn mau chiên
returned.
ấy hay chơi mình đo đấy.
Uh-huh. Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power in a great disaster, which resulted in her losing all her wisdom and memories of the past.
Okay.
The Academia basically abandoned her because of it. This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised. I didn't say anything wrong, did I?
No, everything you said is correct.
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Đớp my mind. My mind was elsewhere.
Even if those two giants of the Academia are here, I still have to say it. Those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her power for the people of Sumeru. And what did they do in return?
It seems that after everyone forgot. Now everyone believe that.
If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino?
Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but their treatment of Lesser Lord Kusanali calls for a more severe punishment.
You could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you
Men
wish to
riêng
have
Traveler
Azara's
Traveler
accomplices
flick ប៉ុន្តែអ្នក
severely
ផ្សេង flick
punished.
ចឹងវា
I
បាត់ flick
respect
រឿង
our
មួយចំនួន
deity's decision and won't
ចឹងបាន
interfere in
មើល
any
ទៅ
way.
Traveler ដូច surprise ជាមួយនឹងរឿងអីមួយមិញខ្ញុំបានអាន
Why
សរ
didn't
សារ
you
វាខ្ញុំ
accept
ដាក់
the
អូតូ
Academia's invitation to
មានអី
become
បាន
a
អាន
grand sage?
Are you trying to say that I'm fit to be a sage?
Not at all. But every person handling the selection process has said that you are the most suitable candidate to lead the Academia right now.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power?
Could you try to put it another way? This is a good thing, yet you're making it sound like I overthrew Azar for my own personal gain.
But seriously, though, I always wondered if you had some personal motives behind it.
I did have my own motive, but it had nothing to do with being a sage. If the rules of our nation were suddenly cast by the wayside, then it wouldn't be long until chaos ensued. I had no intention of letting their dreams disrupt my life.
By that, you mean your life working as the Academia's scribe.
Precisely.
Wait, is that all? So that's the only reason why you joined us and came up with all those plans?
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
You flatter me.
All right then. How about you? You've already resumed work as the General Mahamatra, right?
That's right.
Will you be happy with that life?
It's not about being happy. There are merely a lot of things that I must do.
Okay,
Even
so what
so,
is it?
Keep your spirits up and try to be happy, okay? And try to smile more every day.
Okay, I will
Just
try.
like I'm doing now.
Thank you.
Thank
I'll
you.
keep that in mind.
Yeah. ពាក្យហ្នឹងលឺច្រើនដល់ I keep that in mind ឥឡូវយើងត្រូវនិយាយជាមួយអ្នកនៅចិត្តយើងមុន
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings, but the atmosphere here is quite good.
Huh? I thought you may find it boring.
No. This gathering today has a unique meaning. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts, unlike the farces at the Academia. That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying. I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house. Oh well.
Chào bác. Hãy check khả này hình.
Ah, there you are, Traveler. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? If there's anything you're unhappy with, just let me know. I'll be sure to take note of it.
It's great. Thanks for invite me.
That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself.
Okay.
You see, every guest here is quite extraordinary. It's unbelievable that we've got everyone together here. Almost like a fairy tale. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you're enjoying yourselves.
We have a message to tell you. You tell us.
I'm honored to have her think of me this way. If I have a chance in the future, I would really like to invite her to one of my performances. I can't explain why.
Sorry ផងអ្នកនរគ្នាបើសិនជាខ្ញុំចូលលេងភាគច្រើនខ្ញុំមិនបានលេង farm ទេគឺខ្ញុំលេងមកចូលទៅគឺលេងតែ mission សុទ្ធហ្មងគឺខ្ញុំអត់មានពេលតនេដើម្បីលេងជានេះចឹងបើអ្នកនរគ្នាហៅអីសុំលេងមកខ្ញុំគឺខ្ញុំអត់អាចលេងជាមួយបានដោយសារតែខ្ញុំអត់បានពេលតនេលេងហ្នឹងអត់មានពេលតនេ farm ទេគឺថាខ្ញុំធ្វើសាច់រឿងហើយគឺខ្ញុំបិទកុំព្យូទ័រដេកធ្វើវីដេអូផុសឲ្យដេកគេគឺសារតែខ្ញុំអត់មានពេលតនេច្រើនទេឯង That is a bad thing for my life. អត់តនេលេកូនគេសោះខ្ញុំសត្វហ្នឹង
My lady, the grilled meat over there is
But I will find a way
delicious.
to make
Have you
myself
tried it?
free more.
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. Oh, they're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax. No wonder everybody likes to rest at the Grand Bazaar.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to meet all the heroes.
I am pleasure. I am glad we could come.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun, not stuffy formalities.
Okay. Say no ម្ដង Hello my prey.
The atmosphere here is good, and everything is delicious.
It must be rush to see you at such a living gathering.
Yeah. I don't often come to such places, but it feels quite good. I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around.
It's alright. Don't worry about us.
There's always next time. We're friends after all. This feast is pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. ប៉ុណ្ណេះអូខេឥឡូវយើងចាប់មួយនឹងយើងទៀតហើយតើចូលជាមួយនឹង mission អ្វីខ្ញុំសង្ឃឹមថាវាមិនខ្មៅរហូតចឹងចុះអត់ទេគួយចាំឲ្យតែមួយថ្ងៃចេះនេះអូខេដើរតាមធម្មតាវិញហើយអត់យូរទេជើងមឿនដបងទេ
What's wrong? Your head is starting to droop.
I am suddenly a little sleepy. Feel like I am about to nod off.
Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you put something yummy in your tummy.
Really?
Of course. Just wait here for Paimon.
What the fuck is that? How the food can help everything, you little idiot. It's because I doesn't sleep well. Last night that I feel sleepy or sudden, or it's because I am too full. Huh? It seems like someone is there. Thì ra chụp không sao bẻ luôn nè đưa mới có cái nhà
It's me.
man thay cái nhà đi kìa man hehe it's me and what the fuck is that Nahida it looks like my cousin is connect to you again.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you.
Okay, connection with you,
The
man.
connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon.
And what's next? Is there anything you need from me?
I heard there's an amazing celebration celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time.
I see.
Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
What is it then? What is it, man?
Thank you to everyone for me.
Please say thank you for everyone for me, okay? So that what this is all about. Nahida is... Nahida, it'd be better if you could do that yourself.
Is it not convenient for you to do that for me?
Something in this world must be done by yourself.
But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they? What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want.
Fuck. It will be fine. Please don't worry too much.
Let me think about it. Okay.
You make up your mind.
Yes, I have.
Okay, let's go then. Good. That's good. Wait for.
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So...
You take my body?
I've decided to borrow your body for the time being.
Man.
Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
Okay. Then at last promise you... Then at last promise me you won't say anything when you are in my body. Weird when you are in my body. Yeah. Con này dễ ấy đại mình đại với mưa tới chầm lại được không cool. Okay.
Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food. It's me. Huh? That voice.
Nahida.
Hold up, what's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
No, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes.
Oh, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes. I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia,
Paimon, and Dia Zot. Cả nhà đâu?
Lesser
Lord
Kusanali?
Hay make funny nhá.
I took the liberty of occupying the Traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the Academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Teyvat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
And what is
Lesser
that?
Lord Kusanali,
You have to make a gift, you
You've
know.
done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you.
Đây chưa?
You don't have to do this.
Dinyerzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
Okay, that's good.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you.
Okay.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
And what's next? Traveler. Mà đòn. Bye bye. See, just like I said, everyone is very happy to meet you.
Yeah.
Nahida show up for surprising visit and bring the reward home. What? I think I slept alright.
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
Still nothing compared to Paimon.
That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony.
What the
Alright,
hell
since
is
you're awake
that?
now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida? She should be in the academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
What did we need to ask? I don't know. Trên là ca xuôi kia rồi. Từ mà máy ra. Lừ. Mà rồi dương mệt. Chồng hai tay chuông là lừ đúng không? What the fuck with that? Cho dùng ai teleport tới bàn đấy. Nơi trận nó sót thích dù đây. À này đi. Lo vậy. Now I am here. Let's go move in together. Let's go. Bang. Tùm rôm tay châu lụi ơi là một ngày. Ta lấy yên dây cho bơi nhanh chị nha. Nahida. Nahida.
Traveler and Paimon.
And what is this
What a
next?
fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water.
And
So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you. Is
And?
there anything you want to know?
yeah. About the Akasha.
After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to. I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently. But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them. And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia. The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally. I hope that the new 6 great sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever. The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it.
About what happened after I fell asleep that day.
You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep?
Did he take the Granos?
You guessed correctly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor. I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Khmer disaster 500 years ago. I used this point as leverage against the doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it. I assumed that the heavenly principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place. And as for what I exchanged for the gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the god of wisdom.
And about the boulder.
He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil. In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself. His future will be determined by fate.
ខ្លាចតែអ្នកនរត្រូវការមើលសាច់រឿងរបស់ Traveler អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំអាចផ្ដាច់អញ្ចឹងហើយជាអ្នកខ្លះមានបងប្អូនមួយចំនួនក៏ត្រូវការមើលសាច់រឿង game GCD Pack ពីដើមរហូតដល់ចប់អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំក៏ត្រូវតែបង្កើតវីដេអូ game នេះពីដើមរហូតដល់ចប់ដែរសិនជាអ្នកនរគ្នាមានអារម្មណ៍ថាមិនសូវពេញចិត្តជាមួយនឹង game នេះគឺខ្ញុំមិនដឹងធ្វើមិនដែរតែគិតថាពីព្រោះអីរបស់ដែលយើងបង្កើតហើយយើងធ្វើអីហើយយើងធ្វើឲ្យដល់ចប់កុំធ្វើទុកពាក់កណ្ដាលអញ្ចឹងវាអត់សូវល្អណាដូចអ្នកខ្លះអញ្ចឹងលេង game គេ game ដែលគេពេញចិត្តទៅលេងមួយវគ្គពីរវគ្គឈប់លេងតែដឹងណាគេទេ Okay about footage for 10 the next stop on my journey.
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice? As far as I know, that nation operates in a judicial system. Does their Archon personally judge people? No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes to immerse herself in that sort of atmosphere. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality.
Even get nothing else to say.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet? Huh?
Yep.
You mean about your sister? While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your sister.
What the? But we both come from beyond the sea of star. There should be any information on your middle?
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? So there shouldn't be anything on him or his sister.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you. However, there must be something different about your sister. Because as it turns out, the world has recorded information on her after all.
What?
We got her information, huh?
There is only one possible explanation. She belongs to this world.
Eh? Wait. Think look up. Is there something wrong with my memory, or is it this world that has done something to her?
But nothing about this makes any sense. Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
Do you have any idea for the intel? Do you know what she has been through?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, she began her journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on her suddenly become fuzzy.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to her?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating her fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
Could it be related to the ABS ចានេះគេអា5ពាក្យចូលគ្នាមែន bias ចឹងហ៎
Even that wouldn't explain how she somehow comes from this world.
Who know?
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the descenders.
Descender.
What's a descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
Descender.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right?
Yup.
A very important part of the intel was about this world's descenders. External beings, ones that don't belong to this world. Traveler,
What is
you
descender?
are Teyvat's 4th descender.
4th.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other descenders before the Traveler, and his sister isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first descender was likely what we now call the heavenly principles. As for the other descenders, I still need to verify their existence.
ព្រះជា
It
ម្
could
ចាស់
take
មែន
me some time.
អីគេទៅណាខ្ញុំមិនដែលដឹងសោះ Hey, come
Paimon's
back
head's
again.
about to burst from all this crazy new information.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom.
Yep.
There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one of them.
Same here. I will need some time to relax, reflect on what you were saying.
And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Yep.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is all mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
Really? And what was that? Mở tới đây chỉ mission របស់យើងគឺបានមិនច្រើនមែនតើហើយគឺដូចខ្ញុំបានបញ្ចប់វាដែរអូខេឥឡូវយើងមើលបន្តទៀតថាតា mission អ្វីដែលយើងមានបន្តទៀតគឺអាមិញខ្ញុំតើបានមើលថាវាបញ្ចប់40ម៉ែត្រទៀត Oh my god ចាលេងយើងលេងសាច់រឿងរបស់តួអង្គយើងតែម្ដងណាបងប្អូនអូខេហើយតួរឿងសាច់រឿងតួអង្គរបស់យើងគឺនៅចិត្តហ្នឹងទៀតអូខេចឹងអ្នកនរគ្នាខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណចំពោះការតាមដាននៅវីដេអូរបស់ខ្ញុំវីដេអូរហូតដល់ចប់ហើយ We will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.